Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? It's Big E back here with you. Welcome back to the PETA Challenge.
Greetings.
That's Tyler. That's our Night Elf Priest. We're hanging out here in Thelsmar. Whoops. Let's do that. Let me adjust the sound. For fuck's sake. Made my way here because we're going to be working on something this episode. Yes, we are. And, well, let's check our mail first. I got some mail. Oh, boy. Didn't sell a bunch. Nothing. Oh, I sold some stuff. We sold some stuff. See how much gold we rake in. We have 27. Oh, my God. We made some gold, man. If you do quick math on that, we had 27. Now we have 94. That's like more gold than we had. That's right. Okay. That's right, I'm a smart ass. We are going to do an elite quest today called Chuck Soul. It's a green elite quest, which means it's doable. Well, maybe it's doable. We are a priest. It's not like I'm a hunter. We're going to go feel this out. We're going to go fondle it. That's what I usually say. We're going to fondle it. It's going to be inappropriate. We're going to touch it. I'm going to grab it. It's going to be unwanted. It's basically going to be harassment, if I'm being honest, is what it's going to be. That's not even a question. We're going to sexually harass this elite. It's over here at the back of the cage. The cave, even. But we might abandon this quickly. I can hearth back to the Deepwater Tavern, which is in Menethil, which is right up here. And we have more things to do there. So if this doesn't work out, we'll just move on. Are these elites? No, they're not elites. They're low-level scrubs. Looks like this needs to move up. Whoops. Yeah. Needs to move up. How's that look? It's better. Tree's gonna fall over one of these days. Now, how cool would that be? That'll probably be a thing eventually in the future. The actual landscape changes based on seasons and growing patterns. Can you imagine that? Like maybe you literally have some places in the game that eventually become jungle, right? And then maybe there's this massive fire and resets everything essentially and starts to cycle over. Give me a job as a game designer. Just do it. Just do it. That would be incredible, man. Like, the actual environment is basically another character in the game. We're going to vote for you, Big E. Thank you. All three of you. Thank you. Okay, now I got to get my shit together here. This is the PETA Challenge. I'm used to the Iron Man and the hardcore that we're doing, so I can't harm animals. So let's be careful and not kill a bear because I want Briarthorn. Ogres, we don't care about. We just kill ogres all day. We don't care about ogres. We murder them. That's right. We go into their territory, and we fondle their elite boss. Maybe they get a little bit jealous about that. That's what they get for not being a boss or not being an elite. That's right. They don't get the hands-on treatment. Okay. Let's see if I can Do a little less perving right off the bat. Might be too late for that. What do we got here? Oh, it's bruiseweed. Give me that. Also got some weird stuff going on here. Is that supposed to be skins or something? The hell if I know. Like wicker men or something. Alright, is this the cave or it's the other one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the furthest one back. And these are actually gray mobs. Now, the problem with this quest is going to be ads. So if there's ads, what I do is I get the ads down first, and then I shadow meld, and we just take this fool on one-on-one. But we are going to have to work our way in here, so let's do it. Here. A little bit of wreck for you. A little bit of wreck this morning. Then we LOS this fool. Like that. Oh, he missed it. He actually just missed the shot. Healing wave. That's right. Mystics do heal. Alright, let's go around this way. Probably a patrol. There is the patrol right there. It's another mystic. This might be doable. I did that because I thought he might get a heal off. And I didn't want that. This looks weird without the griffins, doesn't it? This bar? It's like, it looks alien to me or something. Foreign, if you will. Oh, not really digging how I moved the XP bar up here. We need to go this way. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. I like how these band, call them a band of ogres, they went with the red sumo outfit and the red tattoos, whereas the elites in Stranglethorn Vale, although I don't think they're elites anymore, they went with the blue. That's right. They like to stick out, distinguish themselves. Oh, look at this very fine, distinguished gentleman. Yes. Yeah, we bypassed a lot of stuff right there, so I feel like this might have been worth it. Now let me make sure, let me look at patrols here. There's one. Make sure we don't have patrol coming this way. No, we don't. Don't talk your sexy talk to me, man. Alright? Your sexy noises. Some ice cold milk. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, he's a mystic. He might heal. I gotta keep the pressure on this freak. Some ice cold milk. Okay, I'm actually glad these are two melee freaks. He's a 22 elite with 16... Okay, call that 1,700 health. He has 1,000 more health than us. So we're going to get these ads down, and he should not resist our Shadow Meld. Holy shit, we didn't pull? Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. I didn't know that was possible. Just take everything. We can sell it. All right, let's get manned up here. We're going to see how this works. We have our int pot up. I need to refresh inner fire. Refresh inner fire. Do I have a scroll or anything like that on me? I have nothing. Got a health pots ready to go. Yeah, these are the best ones for us right there. Okay, I think we're... Let's do this. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to use the terrain a little bit to my advantage here. Keep that up. Okay, he does that. I need to keep Power Word Shield up. I'm going to Psychic Scream while the dots work. Target not in line of sight. Okay, that's bullshit right there. Do that. Not a problem at all. Easy.
Well done.
Thank you. Get fairly wrecked right there, sir. Go back to Thelzamar. Thelzamarian. Thelzamarlonian? Sure. Whatever you say, E. Alright. Well, that's pretty easy. Easier than I expected it to be. No, 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 not, nah. And it's still a green quest. Oh shit, we get a ring. I didn't even know we got a ring. And hold on, these boots are upgrades. Is that an upgrade? It is an upgrade. I'll call that an upgrade because of the armor and the spell power. We lose 2 int, but whatever, we get a ring for this. A ring. Oh, well, that was totally worth it. Some hot speed potion action. Oh, man, I'm going to waste it because I'm going to stop and herb. Look at all the herbs around here. All right, we'll take the Briarthorn over the Peace Bloom for shizzle. For shizzle my nizzle, for chisel my hizzle, his rizzle my shizzle, shiz rizzle my shiz. Don't pay any mind to me, please. There's old Bengals. And Bengals was his name, oh. I like when they do this in the game. Just like kind of a... Wait, is this actually a spirit healer? Hold on. Shit. I don't see the spirit healer here. Anyway. There he is.
My, you're a tall one.
Thanks. Let's hook him up. In case he needs that. He might need it. I'll tell you what he needs is a new outfit. Because what he's wearing, it's not acceptable. Well, he's a gnome. Never mind. Yeah, he's a gnome. Gnomes dress like that. which is to say inappropriately. Yeah, it's always uncalled for. It's always too much and it's over the top. It's almost offensive. It's so bad. Another great place to come if you're a skinner. Also, this drops crock meat, which can be used for cooking recipe. You can just sit here and farm and farm and farm. And I don't think you ever get to a point where there's no crocodiles up. They just will continuously respawn. I'm kind of surprised there's not a quest to kill the Threshodons here. Maybe you talk to a gnome and you get like a scuba diving helmet or whatever. You can breathe underwater. Something, you know. I wouldn't do it anyway because it's underwater, but... I mean, I wouldn't say that's a wasted mob under there. Peace, bloom, be with you. Peace, bloom, be with you, my friend. And also with you. Thank you. When I was very young, so my mom's mother, I called my nanny, they were Catholic. And when I was little, I would sometimes go to church with them if I happened to be, you know, living with them at that time or whatever. And my dad's mom, who I called my Grammy, was Baptist. Two different things there. So different, like, rituals, you know, in church. But I remember the Catholic church that always have this thing where at one point they'd be like you'd have to stand up and you like shook hands with complete strangers in front of you and back of you and like say stuff like peace be with you or something. I didn't care for that at all. I know that's not in the spirit of church stuff, but I didn't care for that. Even as a kid, I didn't care for it. I didn't want that to be a thing.
What's on your mind?
Okay. Yeah, 2 upgrades.
Safe travels.
Totally worth, in my humble opinion. That is our first ring. +2 int. And the crit strike rating increased by 4. Beautiful, man. Fantastic. Sure. Oh, here's Grisham.
I've the finest wares in the land.
But do you really, is the question that I would put forth to you. Do you really have the finest wares in the land? None of this stuff sold. So I'm just going to vendor, like, none of these pots sold. And I just can't be bothered with it. I'm going to actually try that one more time. We'll try the bag one more time.
Watch your back.
How can I do that? How can I watch my back? What, am I a freak? All right. We are 20 minutes in. Let's go to Menethil. But I don't want to use the Hearthstone.
Here there.
Here where? Huh?
Watch your back.
What a weird saying. Here there. What does that mean, man? I guess that's a dwarf thing to say. It's kind of like, hey, what's up? How you doing? It's like elevator talk or something, right? You're waiting on the elevator and another person comes up. You're just kind of like, hey, just like do the head nod there. Maybe it's like that's what that is. Here, there. I'm going to start saying that to people. Here, there. To be like, hey, what's up? And then for the next several minutes, you know, as they're in the supermarket getting the groceries, you can be like, what the fuck did he say? What does that even mean? Now imagine it's a Warcraft player, right? And then he goes, off with you. You've just made an instant connection. Friends for life? Lovers? Who knows? Friends with bennies. Never had one of those. Because you have to have friends to get to that next part. Yeah. So, hold on, I'm chewing a mint. I'm not going to do it into the microphone. Okay, just a little. Oh, yeah. Oh, this mint. Oh, it's so good. Apologies. Yeah, you don't really seem that sorry about it. Okay. Yesterday, I decided to test the car thoroughly as far as it overheating, driving it. I had it out there for about 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. I drove out of town with it, this long open road. It was not overheating. Now, it was hotter than it normally would be. But it seemed, as long as I was moving, it seemed to be holding steady. Now, I did notice when I got back into town, you know, I'm going slower, there's stoplights, it got hotter. That never used to happen. So that tells me that that leak is definitely partially sealed, but I think I can say 100% that it is not completely sealed. There must be the smallest of pinhole leaks in that car. So here's what I have decided to do. I've already had 2 rounds of the head gasket sealant in that car. And that's 1 round too many. It's not, you don't want to put too much of that shit. Because that shit it will build up around your thermostat, just gunk up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a complete radiator flush. I'm going to drain every bit of antifreeze. I'm going to flush it out with a hose really well. I'll look at the radiator, see if I need a new radiator. However, I don't think I do because that's recently been replaced. The radiator's been recently replaced. I'm going to fill it back up with radiator fluid, and I'm going to do 1 more round of head gasket sealant because I feel like it has partially... There must be the smallest of leaks in that car now. Just the pinhole leak that's venting the exhaust gas into the coolant system. Maybe that seals it. Maybe it does. That's what I've decided to do. In other words, I mean, that's not a permanent solution, but I have heard that the head gasket sealant, it can last for years, right? So that's better than nothing. So I'm going to try it 1 more time. And it needs to be flushed anyway. And when I flush it, it's going to be a major all-day thing. I'm going to change the oil, put the synthetic oil back into it, and I'm going to flush the radiator. This is what we need right here. Now, these are elementals, as you can see, so I'm allowed to kill these. They're not beasts. So I'm feeling pretty good about it, and I don't think I have fucked up the transmission like I thought that I had done. I'm just going to change all the fluids. I'll try 1 more round. Might be okay. Meaning I can take that car. I can move to another state. I just have the freedom to drive it around, whatever. Looking forward to that. I was also pricing plane tickets because I've been thinking about going home for a little bit, visiting. Plane tickets are so fucking ridiculous. So it was so bad that I actually looked it up, and it's the increase. So the price of a ticket, like before COVID, that would have been $300 or something, is now like $800. It's so fucking ridiculous. And so I was reading this article, and they're like, well, it's because the price of jet fuel went up so much. And then at the end of or a little bit later on, it said, so the companies, these flight companies, are experiencing massive profits. So let me ask you a question. If they're experiencing massive profits, then that tells me the cost of fuel does not offset at all what they were doing. Because, you know, I'm thinking, okay, well, if jet fuel is so expensive, they pay for the fuel so it would balance out. No, not the fucking case, according to the article I read. It's just greedy companies doing what they do best. So anyway, so that's out of the question. It's like $1,000 fucking dollars for me to fly from here to Albuquerque to Virginia with a possible layover. Just fucking stupid, man. Absolutely ridiculous. So it's like, okay, let me look at buses. A bus ride, and it's like 2.5 days. Wait, what am I doing? Herbs and these freaks in the water here. The bus ride was like $500 and something, man. I don't know. It just seems way too much. It's not like you're in a luxury cabin or anything. You're just in a fucking bus seat, man. And maybe these prices aren't expensive to most people. To me, they are. So then I looked at rental cars. I can do a rental car with unlimited miles for like 4 or 5 days. Whoa. It was like $350 something, which is pretty good. It's cheaper than both of the other options. So maybe I just do a rental car. Now, you know, I'm paying for fuel, and it's a long drive. It's 3/4 of the way across the country. I think it's roughly 30-something hours if you were to drive straight through without stopping. Wonder why this keeps not tracking here. It's just defaulting to this one. Something has definitely changed here with Questy. Anyway. Just looking at options. Yeah, and they're saying, you know, prices aren't coming down because people just pay. They just keep paying for the overpriced shit. Which is what companies, I wouldn't say they count on, but it's definitely in their favor. Why would they lessen prices if they're making, like, it's the same amount of people are taking flights, right? We're looking for frogs, not toads, by the way. Frogs, not toads. Hello there. For our PETA challenge here. Yeah, so I'm going to do this sooner than later. It's going to cost a little bit of money. but it's an investment in the car that I need to do for sure. But I need to do it sooner than later because right now we've got some warm weather still. I don't want to be out there in the freezing weather trying to do this shit. Alright, we're getting through this. We need 2 more. Wizard math and stuff. It's a drink underwater. Okay. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ooh, look who it is. It's Meyerlo, the rare. Let's go say hello. Hello there, you sexy bastard. It's an elemental. I should have checked before I attacked it, but it is an elemental. Of the owl, we can't wear that. It's leather anyway. Pretty nice. A crocodile. What accent was that?
So far, my Thursday has been thoroughly thrilling.
What? What did she say? Ooh, there's a Fen Lord there. Wait, are we in the wrong area here? Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Okay, we can't attack this. Do anything to hurt it. This guy, on the other hand, we can murder. Right. We're not people for the ethical treatment of elementals or humanoids. We slaughter them without mercy or cause, really. We just need one more. Catchy little jingle right there, isn't it? You're going to be humming that all day. I bet you I'm naughty, because it wasn't catchy. Not even a little. These are the giant crocs over here.
Well done.
Thank you. Damn it. What is that? I do want life root. Wait, what am I doing? I can just shadow meld. He's like, what happened? He's all confused. Poor guy. He's got a prehistoric reptilian mind. He's already forgotten. He's completely in the present. He's a pure predator. He doesn't dwell on the past, in the past even. That's right. All right, let's go turn this into Rethiel, whatever his name is. We'll pop one of these. We'll do some of this. Now, we could have potentially RP'd that a little bit, this quest. The quest is called Blisters on the Land. And I think if you read that quest, these things are actually hurting the ecology of the marsh. So we could RP that a little. Kind of cool right here. You say we need to kill, like if they had been animals, we could say, well, we need to kill these animals because they are hurting other animals. You know, something like that. We're not going to do that. But I'm just saying it's a way to play it. Tyler's like, is it? Yeah, I make the rules. I make the rules, boy. This is true. This is true. He does make the rules. Let's get back out on the road here. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. That's been my life for a while. I am getting the bug. I've had the bug to move to a different state. That's what I do. I'll stay in a state like 3 to 5 years and then sometimes I'll just move to another area of the state. Like that's what I've done here in New Mexico. I started out in Albuquerque, which is like the middle of the state. And then I went up to Santa Fe, which is the northern portion. And then down here to Silver City. If I moved again, it might be back to Virginia, or at least close to Virginia. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere in North Carolina. I've lived in North Carolina before. Well, maybe Tennessee or something. Just like a little bit closer to home than I am. Just to be closer to the family.
I got what you need!
Really? Interesting voice you have.
Keep it real!
By interesting, I mean annoying. That's what I mean by that. But I've been thinking for the last couple years of South Dakota. I don't know why. I've just been thinking about it. Hey, a fucking player. It's a fucking player. Hello there. Okay, we'll take the... This one sells for the most, the Fido Blade. And that's it. Our dealings with the Green Warden have been concluded. What are we doing now? We still have these two things. We got to call this an episode. We're going to take the hearth. We're going to use it even. Spinny move. Alrighty. Let's have a seat. There we are. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Tyler and I will see you in the next episode.
Good journey.
Peace.